Ronald, after the hectic Christmas period, has it been nice to have a full week's preparation between the last game and this one?
Yes, but it wasn't a full week of training sessions because we had 3 days off. I think the players deserved to have some days off. It was a tough period during Christmas and New Year, but it was good and back in training from last Thursday and today. And the team is looking good. Is looking, I hope, more fresh than they was in the last match, in the last game against Ipswich.
Were you starting to see signs towards the end of that period that maybe they did need that break?
Yes, of course. Not only our players. I think everybody in the Premier League needs at least some days off after that tough program. And now, okay, we know that we have another tough week in front of us, but a nice one because we play Sunday Man United. It's a great game and a nice stadium, and it's always a pleasure to play there.
Did you see that Ipswich game as perhaps the end of one period of the season, almost one where you take a little bit of stock and just assess how you were doing over that time?
Yeah, I think that maybe it was too much. That came after the Christmas time and the game against Arsenal 1 of January. I think they were more fresh than we was at that moment. And okay, the spirit was good in the second half, but really the quality, really the freshness of the players wasn't what you need to win against that kind of teams.
And in terms of how the players have looked over the last couple of days, how are they looking in terms of their freshness and their eagerness for this weekend?
Good. I think it was good to give them some days off, stay with the family or to travel somewhere to have something different than usually. And now they are fresh back and we have to be fresh when you like to have a chance against Man United.
Obviously you were missing Nathaniel Klein just before the little break you've had. How's he looking at the moment?
He's looking good. He is training this whole week, and like Klein, like Jack Cork, is as well doing the sessions with the group of the rest of the players, and that's good news.
That's a boost then to have Jack Cork back. Do you expect him to be involved sooner rather than later?
Yes, we have to look what's the best in his planning, because he was out for 10-12 weeks. But the under-21s, they played 2 times this week. Maybe he can play an hour in one of both games, and then he will be ready to be on the team for the next few games.
And Sadio Mane, is there any change in his condition? Because I think Senegal have named him in their squad, which is a development since last week. From your point of view, how's he coming along?
No, maybe he's a little bit more faster, 100% than in the beginning we expect. But still, he is injured. Still, he is doing his individual program with the medical staff. And but we know that he has to visit the medical staff of Senegal, and normally they will keep him. And if he is ready on I don't know in which date he will be ready, but then they can use him, because we can't do anything about that.
Now, Manchester United this weekend, obviously quite similar to Arsenal in one way, that you had a very unlucky defeat to them a month or so ago, and Arsenal, as we all saw last weekend, you managed to claw that back. Is the aim similar really this time around at Old Trafford?
Oh, we hope so. That means that we will win against them. But we know the qualities what they have, and you see they little by little they growing up. They have more sureness, more confidence in the team. But and they have good individual players. They punished us in the first game at home about that qualities but as a team, I think we are as strong as Man United.
One player obviously you'll have in your squad this time that you didn't have last time is El Giro Elia. How's he looked this week, and is he in contention for perhaps even a starting place this weekend?
No, he's looking good. He has a lot of ambition to show his qualities. For sure, he will be one of the 18 players for this Sunday. Tomorrow we will decide if he start or if he start on the bench.
Obviously, just finally, he was the first signing you've made this month. You did speak briefly before about perhaps maybe looking for another forward. Is there any updates in terms of that search?
No, there are no more updates in that case. We know that we have time till the end of the month, and on the moment there's no any news about that.